As you can see, I have very curly, naturally curly hair, and on most days, I do have to use a curling iron. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that I use my curling iron and explain to you the 3 different results that you're going to get with each curling method. So hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee, and yes, I have very curly, naturally curly hair. I have lots of volume, a ton of hair, but each little strand of hair is very fine. And on wash days, my hair never looks the same. I get wonky curls, I get straight curls, I get frizzy curls. I've got areas that are all clumped together and they just need a little help from me. And this is help beyond my styling products and my diffuser that I absolutely must use to dry my curly hair. This is help with my curling iron. So I'm going to take you back in the video now before I had curled and styled my hair and show you exactly how I did it and explain to you the 3 curling iron methods and the results that you're going to get from each one. So I have washed and dried my hair. This is what it typically looks like when it is 100% dry, and I'm going to use my curling iron to spruce up some of these not very cooperative curls around my face and along the top of my head. So let me show you what my hair looks like now as is. I haven't really fluffed it up or done anything to it other than dry it with my diffuser. You can see that I have a lot of flyaway frizzy curls on this side. The hair on this side of my head tends to be just like a weird zigzag pattern, and I get some craziness around my face. And on the top of my head, look what's happening. Like, I don't even know what this is, but here is the back of my hair. So I don't want to go crazy and curl my entire head because it would look like I put curls in my entire head. I just want to pick out some of the trouble spots and try to fix them up. So I'm going to do 3 different curling methods on my hair, and each one of those methods is going to give me a different result. So you need to make sure that the size of your curling iron, the width of the barrel, is very similar to the size of your curls. So I have a 1/2 inch barrel curling iron. This is available on Amazon. So what I'm going to start off by doing is I've already looked around and kind of seen what I need to do. I always like to start over here. And the first type of curl we're going to do when I have just a small amount of hair and it's very frizzy. I'm going to give it a twist. Did you see that? To kind of put the hair together. And this is the wrapping method. Oh, I don't have a very long cord on this curling iron, but I'm going to hold the curling iron still, and I'm just going to wrap the hair around it, pulling my fingers to the end of the hair till the hair is at the very, very end, just for a couple seconds, and then let go. You can see how much definition I got just by doing that. It got rid of the frizz, which we're going to combat that just a little bit more here at the end. But let's do another one. So you can see these are 2 very small, frizzy, super frizzy sections. So I'm going to take one of these, give it a twist so that my hair is all together, and wrap. So just hold the curling iron still, wrap the hair, and then let go and just kind of pull the curling iron out. And I want to take a lot of care to not disrupt the other hair around it. So, oh, see, look at that. We're going to fix that. So I put a twist in there and wrap. And let go. And that's what I've got. Okay, so that was method number 1. So typically I just kind of go around my head and do all of my wrapping that I need to do. Here is one crazy thing on the top of my head, and I'm going to go in the opposite direction. Oh, see? Look how perfect that is. And before it was just something crazy, and now it's a beautiful curl. This is also something wonky. We're going to fix that the exact same way. So the wrapping method really works best when you have a very small section of hair. Perfect. One more. So look at the difference here. Let's do this one. So when you wrap your hair, it really does make your hair shorter. Yeah, you have to be careful when you do that. But that did what I needed it to. So that was the wrapping method. The next one I'm going to do is a actual twist. So you can see that this hair here is much, much thicker. And there's really not a great way to pull this apart into two different curls. But I'm going to try my best because I don't want to curl such a huge section. So I'm going to come in here, divide that curl in half. I'm going to give my hair a twist, and I'm going to actually clamp it with the curling iron here at the bottom, run it all the way up, and then just quickly press and release your little lever on the curling iron as you run it through the curl. So you can see what that did. You can see that my hair has a twist in it. So all of my hair is trying to fall forwards into my face, and that drives me crazy. So I want to purposely curl some of this hair using that clamp and turn method to give it some lift at the root so that it will go backward and get out of my face. Let's take this piece right here, for example. I'm going to give it a twist. Clamp, turn, and I'm just going to push the clamp till I've rolled all the hair up in there and just... So I told the root which way to go, and it's going to go back off my face. This is a pretty big chunk of hair, but I'm going to do it and see what happens. So see how much shorter that hair is when I used that curling method. But that's fine, that's what I want, it's on top. So see this big piece of hair right here, which is flat and zigzagged. It's all stuck together. Like this is one big clump of hair. I want to separate that into much smaller sections. So the other times I use the curling iron, I would twist the hair first, kind of put it in a group and twist. This time I'm not going to twist anything. I'm going to leave it flat and kind of laid out like that, and I want to show you the difference in the curl. So same method as before, wrap it up, pump your little finger thingy, and twist. But see how much of a softer curl I got, but the curl is definitely more open as opposed to the curl being twisted together. So you can see the difference in the two curls very clearly right there. So when I get into the thickness on the sides of my head, I think it would be a little strange for me to have this type of curl. So I do tend to leave the hair flatter so that I have a softer, fuller curl on the sides of my head. And my curling iron does have a temperature dial that goes from 0 to 30. I have the temperature set on 15, so it's not super hot. And I only leave this in my hair for just a couple seconds, as you can see, so I don't feel like it's doing damage to my hair. It's just kind of helping the curls along. And the more effort I put into my curls and styling them on wash day, the more days I can get out of my hair. Like day 2 hair looks better, day 3 hair looks better, as opposed to if I did not use my curling iron at all. So let's work on some of this craziness over here. Actually, gonna put a little clip in my hair and pop that back so I can see what I'm doing. This is just a crazy mess. So I want to separate this curl. And see how right up here at the root, the curl is just going in a crazy direction. And if I were to wrap this around the barrel, I'm not going to get a lot of control up here at the root. So I'm actually going to roll it. So give it a twist, roll all the way to the end, and then pull it out. Oh, so much better. I've got two very defined curls right here. Let's fix those. Same thing. Now don't twist them too many times or then they tend to kind of go in some crazy sections. 2 twists, really 3 at the most is all you need. And I am also going to do this one. So this side of my head is always wonky. Look how straight these curls are right here. There basically is no curl in them. So I just want to tend to very few of these. I try to curl as little as possible, only what is absolutely necessary. And I can tend to get carried away with my curling iron, so I just come to a point where I have to tell myself to put it down, to stop. I know my hair is crazy. It is big and wild and all over the place right now, and the curls that I did with the curling iron tend to look very separated from the rest of my hair, but this is what I do to fix that. I will put my fingers up in my hair and just kind of give it a shake to get almost the roots of my hair all entwined back together and messed up just a little bit. And then I want to go through and fluff up my hair. And I can kind of see things starting to come to life. And my hair takes shape. So let's look around and see what we got. Very frizzy right up there. Wow. This is a frizzy mess right here. So let's do a curl. And I cannot wrap my hair in the back of my head. I just do not have the proper hand-eye coordination for that. So I'm going to have to run that one through the curling iron. Oh, so much better. So much better. See if I need to do a couple of these up here. So the last one I think I'm going to do is this one. You can see how it's just hanging here, just like what in the world is happening. So it's naturally wanting to go toward my face. So I'm going to take one strand of hair. I am going to give it a twist. And I'm going to go toward my face with it. So much better. Now makes me want to do this one. See, it's really hard to get to a stopping point when you do this. Okay, curling iron down. I've even turned it off just to make sure that I do not pick it up again. So I did, what, 15, 20 curls max, and I'm going to get rid of the frizzies now with Paul Mitchell Skinny Serum. It is to silk your hair, smooth your hair, and it is humidity resistant. So this can weigh my hair down if I use too much, but I'm going to use one teensy, I'm talking barely a teensy little plump, rub it on my hands, and just go like this. And if I have frizzy places, it will lay them down very quickly. And with kind of very soft hands, you can rub it around the edge of your hair and kind of coat the frizzies. There you have it. That is how I curl my curly hair. 3 different methods with a curling iron will give you 3 different types of curls, and I use all of them in my hair. So if you have curly hair and you have a wonky curl or a big frizzy section every now and then, it is totally fine to whip out your curling iron. Hope this video was helpful. See you later.